Really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank you all for tuning in. I want to be able to talk to you guys just briefly. Um, Going to go out of town this week, this weekend basically. So it's going to be like an 8 hour trip. So I won't be giving you guys as much information. But if I find some news, I will try to go live like 95. You guys know how that go. Um, Off season is always good to sit back and relax before the grind. And before the grind comes, we got to figure this thing out too, Cowboy Nation. The um, the contract negotiations, they always seem to be trash, right? Always seem to be one side of the argument that this person deserved this amount of money and this person deserved that amount of money, and all of the money is going to run out and these sorts of things. My thing is, I thinking that the Cowboys organization really got this thing all under wraps. I really do think that they are knowledgeable now more so than ever than they were of the past. And I'm really thinking that Cowboy Nation, that they figure this thing out. So regardless of whether or not Dak Prescott get 25 million, 28 million, 30 million, 32 million, 35 million, 40 million, whatever the number may be, they got these things figured out. I don't think that we would ever go back into the salary cap hell. And the way the NFL is moving, 10 to 15%, the salary cap is increasing and these sorts of things. And Dallas Cowboys been creating contracts with the escape clauses and all these other things. Then I don't think that Cowboy Nation, that everybody should be on the fence of paying Dak Prescott 30 to 32 million, because now you're talking about what, $6 or $7 million in between, opposed to paying somebody 25 million. You can craft up the guaranteed money in so many ways, Cowboy Nation. So my thing is, let's not just all look at the numbers of the fact of the money and see, are these players, are they increasing what far as their knowledge. I'm hearing like high praises, and I know it has yet to be a down played in the NFL yet, but I'm hearing high praises from the guys coming from the outside, and that's more so than anything. Just pay attention to that. Randall Cobb speaking glowingly of Dak Prescott, speaking glowingly of this offense in the entire roster or what have you, his contemporaries, and on the opposite side of the ball, Robert Quinn doing the exact same thing, speaking positive phrases and positive words of these things. So I'm looking at it from those parameters, Cowboy Nation, and we don't need to fall into the traps of life of saying that, hey, this team is this or this team is that. All we got to do is continue to take this thing one day at a time, one movement at a time, and we'll see how this thing can continue to go. Far as contracts goes, let's not worry about too much, man. Let's not worry about all of the other crazy stuff that goes on. Think about this. Ezekiel Elliott, and I just pulled up the chat box so I can see you guys' comments. Really appreciate you for you all for tuning in. Andrew, I think you're the first person in here. Money Making Mall. Appreciate you, Roy. Andrew, thank you. Captain America in here, man. What's good all day, every day. Marcelo, thank you. Thank you all. Deshaun, I'm back at home. Jackson, what's up, man? Appreciate you. John, what's good with you? He's Deshaun just saying pay Dak Prescott 40 mil. That's a lot of money, Deshaun. I see what you're trying to do, Deshaun. You can't fool me, man. I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, pay him and then you won't be able to pay anybody else. 40 million is just is a lot of money, but I can tell you this though, Pat Mahomes and I guess Deshaun Watson, they may be getting those type of numbers like 37, 38 million. It may be all around on those sides. Virginia Finest, man. Travis Frederick, twin brother, man. What's good? Brian Bradford, man. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's just one. Yeah, it's a holiday weekend, but I want people to understand that this weekend you want to be able to reflect. Basically, we serve for this country. We live in this country, whereas we have a lot of freedom. And is everything right with this country? No, but it's similar to the Cowboys. we live in a society, whereas the America, United States of America, whether or not you love your country or you kind of like in between, we live in America where it's tons of opportunity. We all are blessed with 24 hours a day, and on each side of that spectrum, you've seen people to climb up out of the hoods and made it. You've seen people come up out of the country and made it. You've seen people who was well off, who fell off, and then figure out a way to get back on their feet. And that's what I'm saying. That's the America fortitude and mindset, is for us to continue to practice our resiliency. Although we may not all agree with each other on certain topics, we can say one thing, that damn it, we are Americans. Guarantee you that you go to another country and you come back, you'll benefit, and you'll see the benefits of being here opposed to being anywhere else. Just like the Cowboy Nation. When we start to look at it, we may not all look the same. We may not all agree on who's the quarterback is, or who should be the running back, or who should be the wide receiver, or who they should go out there and get. Or is this like an end all be all for Jerry Jones? Is this like his wish list to go ahead and make this team the I'm gonna go all in type of team? But at the end of the day, we still love this team. We have our love and adulation, strong love and adulations towards this team. And I think that that's what makes the Cowboy Nation such a strong organization. Because I got people way in Virginia. I got people way in Mississippi, California, man, Backdoor, Idaho, Wyoming. I mean, Canada. We got people in Hawaii. We got people all over the globe that support this silver and blue nation. We might not look the same, but if you cut us, we'll bleed silver and blue after we throw them hands, right? Deshaun, he's way in VA, man. Shout out to Deshaun, man. But you know what I'm saying, Deshaun. You know what I'm saying, right? All right, so Rodell, or is it Rodnell? What's up, man? Appreciate you, Rod. I'm just gonna call you Rod. Appreciate you, Spoon. What's good with your fam? Paulo. So I'm about to get on out of here. You guys might see me stop at Buc-ee's. I always stop at Buc-ee's, the gas station that's in Terrell, Texas, on my route to Mississippi. And it's like an 8-hour deal, whereas I got to go through Jackson because I got to make some stops there. But shout out to you all. Shout out to all of the Mississippi Cowboys fans. If you're here, let me know, and we can chop it up when I'm down there. Let's get this thing going one way or another, Cowboy Nation. Also, I'm going to have to say this. Dak Prescott is a $30 million man. He's a $30 million man. Amari Cooper, I think that he's a north of $17 million guy. Ezekiel Elliott, if they decide to pay him, if they don't squeeze him, then yeah, he's going to get that wide receivers money, man. And we'll see how this team going from here. It's nothing but high hopes. And on the defensive side of the ball, I want you guys to put down where's our weakness on the defensive side of the ball. And I will comment on that in the comment box. On the offensive side of the ball, I want you guys to put down where is our weakness. And I'll comment on that. My only reservations, the things that I'm concerned about is a little bit is Brett Maher. I'm only concerned about Brett Maher. Not concerned about the long snapper, not concerned about the punt kicker. But Brett Maher is the only guy right now. And hopefully he can earn his star again during this training camp and see what he can do. And maybe they line them all up. Line up everybody and say, okay, let's go for the kicking. Salary cap, screw the Cowboys. It's Marcelo. Yeah. I mean, it's like this. The salary cap makes you think beyond just the teams, like the people that you have on your team. It's also willing and dealing. I don't think that it's just the salary cap. I think it's also us being snake bitten and not being able to will and deal as it relates to the free agencies too. I mean, Adamakin Sue was sitting there looking pretty for us. And I saw the contract that he got for Tampa Bay Buccaneers for that amount of money. Shoot. I mean, we had the resources to sign him, but we're not going all in if that's the case. we'll see what we got with our own dogs. Maybe we get McCoy. But if not, this team is still loaded. We still got a chance. Let's go, Cowboy Nation, one way or another. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace. Let's go.